Hello, everyone. So, I'm back with another video, and you may already notice by my sound that I have a new microphone. So, yeah, that's hype. But you may also notice another thing, which is lagging my game completely. Sorry about that. Um, so, yeah. I'm gonna do a tutorial today on how to build one of these. And as you can see, they're fairly efficient. And do produce a lot of drops. Literally, I've been just AFKing here for about, like, 30 seconds, and this is how many mobs I got, so it is a rather efficient design. And I did make it, so, yeah, here. I could just kill all these mobs. There's a slightly more efficient way of doing this, I'm sure. And I do that instead. So, yeah, I'm doing something different than our, bows just flew out, than our normal survival, survival world things. Today, I am doing a tutorial on how to build one of these. So yeah, before we go right into building this amazing thing, I'm gonna show you some stats. Okay, now they're just annoying me. No, I'm just gonna let them go, except I'm gonna turn my sound off so I don't have to worry about them. Alright, let's get some stats in here. For 10 minutes of me just slaying mobs, this is what I got. I got some bows, of course. You do get a lot of low durability bows, but ton of gunpowder, a little iron, a carrot if you're wanting to start a carrot farm and don't have any carrots. You do get a little witch drops, as you can see here. No spiders though, because spiders climb over the walls and they're kind of just there to keep your max mob cap low, which you want to be really high. But the point is they lose your efficiency, so there are no spiders in this. So there's no string, but there is spider eyes because there's witches. Anyways, that's me continually killing mobs. Stuff is spraying at it. Just dump those in there. Anyways, that is 10 minutes of me killing them. This is 10 minutes of me AFKing, which, if you went to bed, then this would be quite a bit. Because, yeah, that's quite a while. This tutorial does include a water elevator. It's a very simple and cheap and effective design made by myself using signs and soul sand. Here, it's really fun to go up. Normal water elevators, you can't, like, jump off midway. I always automatically go into the water elevators, and then halfway up, I'm like, wait, why am I going up this? But since in normal water elevators, you can't jump off, it's a bit of a problem. So, in this design, you can jump off at any point. Now over here, we have some more statistics in this chest. These are a few of the different things you can get. These are at least things that I've gotten before. I'm sure there are many more things that you can possibly get, but of course these are the ones I got. And all of them are fairly useful, except I don't know about that bow there, but anyways, over here we have the things needed. So you need about a full inventory of blocks. It doesn't need to be polished andesite. I just think polished andesite looks fairly industrial and it's pretty cool. Then you got about 4 stacks of signs. No, maybe 5 stacks of signs. And not 64s of signs, just 16s of signs. And then you're gonna need a couple water buckets, 1 soul sand, 4 sticky pistons, 5 repeaters, 32 redstone dust, 6 chests, 6 hoppers, 4 mine carts with hoppers, 4 powered rails, about a stack of polished andesite slabs, a few stacks of trapdoors, a grinding sword. It doesn't have to be super awesome like this. I would recommend having looting, but everything else is optional. Sweeping edge is also pretty nice. And you don't have to have a diamond sword. You could use like a stone sword. I just use a diamond sword for the purpose of this video. 4 magma blocks. About, I'd say 5 stacks of glass should be good, but you might want to get more. 1 iron door and 2 stone buttons. Alright, let's get into building this. Just gonna take all these. Okay, so you're gonna want to build. Actually, I'm just gonna run away from this. Oh wait, I'm still in survival. Okay, I'm not gonna do it here because you don't want to have 2 of them in the same place, or else they'll start sharing efficiency, and obviously that's not good. So for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna run away from this and build my design over here. You want to be at least about, like, maybe 500 blocks away if you're building a second one, because you don't want that chunk to be loaded while you're doing this one. Am I falling or... Oh, I'm not falling. Okay. So, to start off, you're going to need to get out your block of choice, some signs, your water buckets, and your soul sand, and that's about good for this water elevator part. Now, if you don't want to build this water elevator, you could just build my design, but over an ocean. Or you could just make a very tall stair ladder thing. But I really prefer water elevators because they're efficient, they're fast, they're fairly cheap, and water elevators are fun to go up and down, let's be honest. So, let's build this. What you're going to need to do is build something like this in the corner of your house, maybe. You don't have to build this at your house because it isn't the most pretty design unless you're, like, very good at building. But anyways, you're going to need your signs like that, soul sand here, then place a water bucket there. Then, unless you have a lot of ice, which actually ice wouldn't work because you need a block under ice, I'd suggest having an infinite water source, like right next to your build, so that you can use it at moment's notice. So anyways, you go up here. Infinite water source will come in handy later. And you just start building up. You're going to want to place your signs down, like that. And you can just do that there. Okay, you want to do that. Alright, you don't actually need any of those. Oh, wait. Well, except for these. Okay. Now, you just want to start building up about 70 blocks high. With this same sign, block of choice thing. And I'll get back to you guys once I've built up that high. Okay, so we have built up 70 blocks. Now, if you're into your Survivor world, you're probably going to be wondering, okay, I'm up here. Do I start building up here, or should I go back down? So if I go back down, it's going to be hard to get back up. The answer is, feel free to fall back down. It's fun, and yes, okay. So now that you've done that, it's much simpler than normal water elevators to do the rest. The tedious part is over. All you have to do is get at least 2 water buckets for pretty good efficiency, and then you just do this. It should start pushing you up, and then you fall down, get your water, go back up, get more of it, go back down, grab some more water, and go up. And it's a little hard to do this if you're doing the job like I am, but good hang of it. So, I'm going to get back to you guys once I've placed all of these in. Okay, so now that you've built your water going all the way up, like I have, make sure there's no spaces in here where there isn't a full water source, or else this won't flow all the way up. Meaning you can't just place water here and hope it works. Unless you do the seaweed method where you put water here, then you go to the bottom, then you start planting seaweed all the way up, then break it. I don't know if that's been patched yet, but I know that is another method. You could try it if you're more familiar with it. Anyways, you no longer need this infinite water storage down here. So I'm just going to get rid of that. So now you're going to start working up the top of this amazing water elevator. You're going to want to make a nice platform. Like I am doing here. If you want, you can actually get walls or fences and put them around this. When I say walls, I mean like cobblestone walls or andesite walls or whatever walls you want to use. Because phantoms do tend to come down to get you, which is a bit of a problem when you're in survival mode. And if you fall off, it's not very fun, let's just say that. Thankfully, when you're AFK, you're going to have this contraption, which I'm about to show you. So you just want to build like that, make an overarching thing as so. Put a button there, go inside, put a button there. And you no longer need the iron door or either of these buttons. Oh no, I've forgotten that you need a lever. Okay, so hopefully that is no problem for you. If you are building far away from your base, saying that cobblestone and sticks aren't exactly the hardest thing to get. So, yeah, hopefully that's no problem. You need one lever, so keep that in mind. Anyways, just to be safe, if I were you, I'd build extra blocks around this, because you don't want phantoms somehow spawning even though they can't spawn with a block over your head, and then flying and hitting you through the blocks. There's a very small chance of that happening, so it's just best to not have that there. Anyways, you're going to want to build out a little bit farther from here with your platform, as so. Okay, now that you've done that, you're probably going to want to light up your platform. So, I forgot to put torches. I put light in. I forgot to put torches in the things you need. You don't have to do torches, obviously. You can just do whatever light source you need. You have, like glowstone, redstone lamps, lanterns, sea lanterns, blue torches in the new update. Even fire on netherrack, if that's the way you want to go with it. Point is, you need light. Somehow. Torches are the cheapest that I know. Well, besides flint and steel and netherrack, but I really think torches are better. Anyways, so, sorry, my voice is... Anyways, you're gonna have to build a little bit like this, like a 2x2 area, and then make 2 off there, and put your pistons down, facing like this, 1 block away. You no longer need pistons, thankfully. You can break these temporary blocks, and build out a little here. Now, this is where your redstone comes in. Let's do that. Okay. Yes, you will need redstone for this part, but it isn't exactly the hardest thing to get in the game. It's probably one of the easiest, because bases get flooded with it, but it is a very nice resource. And if you're running low on redstone somehow, then you should probably look up how to make a witch farm. They're really nice. Sometimes they're hard to build, but there's ones that are easy. Anyways, this is the circuit that you're going to want to make. You can also... Oh, don't jump off. That's not part of this tutorial. That would be bad. You're going to want to put a repeater like that. A couple of repeaters there. Oh. And a couple of repeaters there. Okay. Now, when you hit this lever, you should attract and retract the blocks. Yeah, so actually you might want to build this one up. Sorry if you've already built this, but it's much better if you build it one up, now that I think about it. It's, not exactly the hardest, not exactly the easiest. Wait, now I'm confusing myself. It's easy to do, okay? Just build it one up. Put your sticky pistons up here. It's much better if you have your grinding platform right there. No, leave it right there. Okay. Now do that. You can just get rid of all of these. This isn't necessary anymore. Now you can do this. Why do I keep placing levers? Okay. Place your redstone here. And place your blocks just like that. Alright, now you have a way where you can move it to AFK to grinding. So, now let's work on our pickup system. You're gonna want AFK magma there. Put some hoppers running into that area. Get your powered rails. And make a design similar to that. Or you could do that. Now you get your minecarts with your hoppers. And place 4 of them like that. You no longer need minecarts with hoppers, powered rails, and you don't need those. Okay. Now, break these, and place your chest here. Now, with this part, you might, since you're probably not doing this in creative mode, unless you just want to have it as a fun thing to build. I like building things based off tutorials, even if they have no use. And then just kind of fall down here and make a secondary platform. In fact, we can even go a little lower. Like right down here. Now this is where you're going to be picking up all your items. Just like this. You place a chest there. And place a chest there. Chest there. Chest there. Now, this is where the rest of your hoppers come in. Actually, you don't need that many chests. But 1, 2, 3. That should be all your hoppers. In fact, you don't even need this last one. You could add it if you want, but it's not necessary. All you really need is 2. You may want to break that block there. So yeah. If you want to build more storage and send it to your base, something like that, feel free. And then all you need to do is place a bit of a staircase down. Just like this. And just as a safeguard, you may want to add up some walls. Some of this isn't necessary. Obviously, you don't have to have walls. I like walls because I hate falling off. Just like this. Okay. Very nice. Just keep it like that. Now your collection system is good. It's almost like magic to me, because somehow the minecarts think that they're picking up an item even when it's a block above them. It's crazy. Watch this. Like, it doesn't even seem real. Maybe it's because it isn't real. It's Minecraft, but either way, once you've done that, now, sorry, for the place where they spawn, and you can kill them from. So, what you're going to want to do is place blocks around this, like that. And as you can see from my previous design over here, wait for it. Okay. You need to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 blocks make the last one a building block. Just gonna head back over this way. So yeah, I will see you guys when I have built up 20 blocks. 23 blocks. Don't build up 20 blocks. Also, you're gonna want to make it round like this, if you didn't already know. You can go down one here, I think. Okay, now start your 1, 2, 3, all the way up. I just thought I'd specify. You don't need glass. You can use whatever resource you have on hand. Glass is just what I use because I like watching all the mobs fall to their doom. So, yeah, anyways. Now that you're up here, actually the last layer can be your building block. Like this. Alright, now that you're up here, you're going to want to build 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks out. Just like this, including the first one. And do that on all sides. Okay, now that you have done that, I probably cut out the first part of that, okay? But anyways, now that you've done that, you're going to want to build out like this. Just make walls. Just like I'm doing. And you're going to want to do that on all of the sides, of course. So, yeah. Okay. Once you've done that, you're going to want to make some walls over on this side. Just like that. Well, not specifically that side, because, well, that doesn't define which side it is, since this is symmetrical on all four. Either way, you're going to want to do that on all sides, just like that. I say as I'm doing it wrong. And that. Okay. Now, once you've done that, you're going to be up here, and you have to build out like this. So, yeah, do that. I thought I'd mention that when I say build out like that, just make like an outline of the different holes. Yeah. Okay. Now that you've done that, this part's a bit tedious, but it is a mob farm, so you gotta expect a couple tedious parts. On this part, you're gonna need to fill in all of these blocks. It won't take too long, like only a few minutes, at least for me, but I am in creative, so yeah, do that. Cool. Now, you're gonna want to, for no spiders to spawn. Actually, we'll get to that part later. For now, build up like this. Just like that. Make walls around where your mobs are gonna spawn. And yeah. Okay. So once you've done that, I thought I'd mention you no longer need any signs. No redstone. Oh. Whoops. Okay. No magma blocks. No sticky pistons. Still no signs. No repeaters. You should be done with glass. No soul sand. The rest of the things you do still need, though. So next, you're going to want to make this. And this will keep spiders from spawning, since they need a certain amount of area to spawn. You could not do it with the slabs. I've never tested it. There's a chance that it'll work and spiders will fall in here and go there, but most likely the spiders will just start climbing back up. They'll be halfway across that. They'll keep other mobs from falling down and spawning. It just doesn't seem efficient to me, but if you want to try it, then feel free. I personally haven't tried it yet. Cool. So now that you've done that, you are going to want to place some water down there. For this, I'd probably use ice, because ice is stackable, It's much cheaper than water, and it's just better in my opinion. But I'm using water buckets in this tutorial because that's what most players have. So anyways, once you've filled in all your water, you're going to want to get out your trapdoors and place them like this. Just all along here. And over here. Across there. Yeah, one of them. Now, this part isn't necessarily needed, because really all they're used for, well, let's open all the trapdoors first. You need to do that. But what they're needed for is mobs will just be walking around, pathfinding, and according to their code, this is a full block. And so they'll think they can just walk across and see their monster friends, and then they'll fall here, obviously, and yeah. So you're going to want to open all of these. It is optional, though, because they still can fall off because they're dumb without the trapdoors. It's just a less chance, so it's much better to have the trapdoors. Now, I'd like to mention that without the trapdoors, while you're building this is so high up in most cases that the water will freeze, and so, yeah, just be wary of that. If your water stops going, that's probably what happened. And anyways, now that you've opened all of those, you're going to want to build one, well, you don't need this layer, one there, and then just start building outlines across here. Now, you don't need to have another spawning layer here. You could just make this your roof. It would be slightly less efficient, but it's doable, it's cheaper, if you want to do it like that. I just like it like this because then you get, like, tons of mobs spilling down. And technically, if you really want an efficient farm, you could just start stacking this all the way up to build limit, but I don't even know if the chunks would be loaded at that point, and as you go up, it gets slightly less efficient, and slightly less efficient, and slightly less efficient, building another one. So, just know that if you do plan on doing that. So, it will take a long time, and it's not exactly the most efficient. I mean, it's way more efficient than what I'm building right now, but it's not like it quadruples in efficiency or anything. But it still is very efficient. But you'll just want to fill in these areas too, just like this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now that you've done that, what you want to do is build up like this and start some more walls around your area. So just do that all the way around. You want these blocks to be here too. And yeah, now that you've placed in all of those walls, you want to put in some more slabs for spider non-spawnage, which is totally a word. Because I made it up. And that shouldn't take too long. Make sure that they're in that specific order, or else spiders may be able to spawn, or other mobs may not be able to spawn. This is just the way you're going to want to do it. So, yeah, do that. Okay. Now that you've done that, get out your trapdoors again, and do some more trapdoor placing. Right. Now that you've placed all these trapdoors, I think it's fairly obvious what you need to do next. So, yeah, just open all of the trapdoors if it isn't clear to you by now. I gotta say, there's something about the sound of just opening all these trapdoors repeatedly that I really like. But anyways, now that you've opened all of your trapdoors, get some more of your block of choice. Obviously, it doesn't need to be andesite. And start a roof. This is pretty fast to do. I'd say. It doesn't take that long if you're a fast builder. In survival, it's probably easier. I mean, it's not easier. I mean, in survival, it's probably a little harder because you don't have infinite blocks, and you might need to go back to your base to get resources, such as levers and, what was the other thing I forgot? Sorry, levers and, I'm just not gonna try to remember. Levers and the other thing I forgot. Speaking of levers, you don't need the levers anymore. Get rid of the levers. Oh yeah, levers and torches, you know. But you still need the torches, don't get rid of them. You don't need trapdoors anymore. So that's good. Also, you don't need hoppers or chests. Or buckets, for that matter. So just fill in this area. As you may notice, we're getting down to the last few. You still do need a couple slabs, though, which you will find out why later. Yeah, so just fill this in. Alright, now that you have placed all of those in, your top part is good. That was a well-timed sound effect. Your top part is good. All your mobs should start spawning when you get down here, including this skeleton. Just leave my presence. He was not part of the presentation. Still not sure how he spawned. Maybe he spawned up here and went off. But that wouldn't make sense. It's been this time the entire time. Either way, it's already working, which isn't exactly good, because obviously we haven't gotten any of this set up yet. Oh, I just clicked on a creeper by accident. Creepers always seem to be the first things that spawned. I mean, before, the first things that were spawning were witches, so. Anyways, now that you've done that, you're going to want to do this, and that. Now, build up like this. Well, it goes slab up like that. And now, do that. Alright. Now, when you hit this, you will have access to this, and all mobs, except zombies, will be one-hits. So you don't even need a sword. It's just swords have the sweeping effect, and as you can see, zombies are 2 hits, but it's hard to get them down to 1 hit when you're limited by what can be pushed and pulled by those. Enchantment tables, I think, are better. You'd have to try it, although they are very cost effective. Either way, this way is funner because you can just watch them all fall to your doom. But then again, it is cool to just slice all the mobs at once. Anyways, this has been active for, I think, 20 seconds, and we already have this many things. So, yeah. This is pretty crazy. Just gonna make sure I am recording. One moment. Sorry. Okay, I am recording. For a second I thought that it was paused. Still, and I was just talking to myself awkwardly. Anyways, you might want a wall there. You may have saw the screen go into like a 4th. Don't worry about that. The point is, the farm is done. You are finished. Now I'd suggest just either AFK in here, or if you want experience, you can come up here, pull that lever, and start grinding away at the mobs. If there's a creeper there, I don't think it can survive, but if it somehow does, like, if you pull this, and it goes down, and it somehow doesn't die from the magma, and then you pull this again, it'll be level eye to eye with you when you go here, which is very bad because, it'll just then blow up, which nobody wants. I also forgot to mention, if I go into game mode 0 here, game mode survival, I I got almost 30 levels. I didn't get the full 30 levels in just 10 minutes. 10 minutes! And that's just getting up to 30 levels. So, yeah, this is an efficient farm, and wow. How many mobs are in there? Like, I'm sure there's some F3 thing that tells how many entities are near you. But I'm not smart enough to know what it is. Anyways, after taking a screenshot of this for my clickbait, here, let me turn off F3. Is it F1 to get rid of tooltips? Yeah, okay. Just gonna take a picture from this angle. Maybe I should, that's game mode, creative. Okay. Just gonna take a picture from this view. Oh yeah, you get the drops in there. Okay. Clickbait aside. So, yeah. I'm just gonna do this in survival mode. Slash game mode survival. I'm gonna slash XP set S 0 levels. That way you can just watch how much XP I'm gonna get just from one slice with not even that long. Boom. Okay, maybe a few slices. Okay, 13 levels. Well, you get what you get and you don't forfeit. You get a lot of drops, okay? Just look at this immense amount of drops. If I can just reach those back people there. I think in the new update, tridents have better reach than swords. But, I still don't think I'd reach back there. Either way, let's see here. How many drops do we already have? Okay, that's decent. Now let's pull the lever here and watch them all die. Very nice. Wow, some of the minecarts can't even pick up the... I'm excited to see how many drops are just in this chest. Okay. Oh. Not plus that. Okay. Already a stack of rotten flesh, and we have been doing this for 5 minutes. So you're going to need one of these farms in your survival world. And you're probably going to be doing your survival world because we're all stuck at home. To be honest. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm probably going to build this design on my survival world. Go check out my survival world. Subscribe so that you can watch more of my videos while you're trapped inside your house because of the virus. And, I will see you guys. Oh, yeah, leave a like. Don't forget to leave a like, or else you may see one of these people coming into your house with this. Sorry, ignore my very harsh commenting. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.